Let me give you a quick background on the SBA. It was started back in the 1950s, late 1950s, as a mechanism for small businesses to convince banks that they can be lent money. So the small business by itself, you're talking about somebody with lower credit scores, not necessarily a huge net worth, don't own your house, you might rent a house, you might have barely half of a car that works, right? But the point of the matter is you have experience, you have a good business plan and a solid exit strategy. You just need that extra help to get over some of the bank's trepidation. That's where the SBA came in, and they said, you know what? When this small business owner puts his store up, people will come buy that thing. That widget comes out of your store, and the government gets taxes on that product, right? But you're also going to hire a certain number of people in that community. So then the community grows, and the people that you hired, they get taxed. And that goes back to the government, right? The government loves it when people work, right? So
Yeah.
it became, quasi works program by
Mhm.
giving the banks enough of a comfort zone to be able to lend into smaller businesses. You could be GE right now and go get a loan just by asking for as much money as you wanted to because you're a known entity.
And you're huge.
But the pizza joint who just opened up down the street, nobody knows what he can do, right?
Mhm.
So he puts together his business plan. He has his folks come together. Then he goes to the bank. And the bank says, "It's a great idea. I'm going to need some more guarantees." And so that's kind of how it's been for quite a very long time. Since the 50s, it's been a standard plan. They have a couple of different programs, and up until about 2011, they were doing the standard thing, which is you put up your house, you put up your car, anything that you buy with the money goes back into a lien on uh, a lien on their property in order to pay back the SBA loan. That was under the 7A program. Well, in 2011, there was a large growth of government jobs and government building, right?
Mhm.
And so they were trying to go through and hire contractors to build things for the government. But the contractors themselves, once they got the bid, couldn't go to a bank and get the loan that they needed in order to buy the equipment to build the stuff for the government. So the government twisted a little bit of magic out of the 7A program and created a contract cap line, right? That a contract between two parties, right? The contractor who was going to build something and the government in this case, that contract itself could be guaranteed
Mhm.
by the federal government under the SBA program,
Mhm.
right? And that became the only collateral needed under this program.